I was really, even back then, kind of pissed off at how the class plays in PvP. Hey, yo, what is up, guys? It's just Rick here, and sorry, I'm going to be controlling 2 people, but I am going to be doing another story time video. Basically, I'm just going to be doing some bullshit and talking over it. So, I figured, you know, I've been kind of disingenuous or not really been telling you guys what's been going on lately. I mean, I've been wanting to do a comment video for a long time. It's already been like freaking 4 or 5 weeks since the last time. It's been a long time, so, I mean, I figured I should mention what's been going on with me lately. And some story times to go along with it. Not very eventful story times or anything. It's not like I really have anything super exciting to say, but jeez, it's been a long time, so something has undoubtedly happened since then. As far as YouTube goes, nothing really. I really literally have been putting it on the back burner. So, I mean, I have a lot of videos, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I have videos that I haven't bothered to upload, and so that's what I've been looking at lately. I've been like, God damn, that video was slated to be uploaded like, I don't know, a month or 2 ago. And I put it on YouTube, and I'll be like, okay, I'll release it, you know, in downtime, and then that often happens, and I don't ever do it. And by the time I release it, the shit that I'm talking about in the video just doesn't make sense. So it gets to that point where it's like, I better not release that, or they'll know that I fucking, I don't know. So, you know, that's what's been going on with the YouTube. And so I am just gonna release it. I don't care what's really in it. I'll review it to make sure I'm not talking about anything irrelevant now. But I am releasing some old PvP matches, some that I don't know why. I could have sworn I put those on schedule. I'll be like releasing in order. I'd already ordered them out. So my Soulless one I just put up, which is quite frankly my first Soulless match pretty much ever. I did have one with Ray like when it came out, but I really only fought like 3 Soulless since then. So that's just like one that I recorded. Did not bother recording the other ones, but I think I was really, I mean, looking back at it, I know it's old, but I was really, even back then, kind of pissed off at how the class plays in PvP, and their damage is extremely nerfed in PvP, and it's very clear why, because their percentages are so high in PvE. It would make sense that it should not be that high in PvP, but to compensate for that, they gave them pretty much ridiculous stun combos and over defensive play. I mean, that's pretty much how that is. It goes for it. So I don't know if you guys realize what I'm doing to counteract that. I've been planning this way before the Soulless fight, but I never got to it. But I figured since I uploaded that, my vigor has I've reinvigorated myself to level up my Berserker. And to be honest, the Berserker PvP video, one of the fights I had with my Berserker was probably the most popular video on my channel to this date. More than any of the guides I've ever written. Like my 4th fight with my Berserker, which was not that great, I'm not gonna lie. I was like a brand new Berserker PvPing, and that's what came out. It's still, to this date, my most popular video on this whole channel. So I'm sure there are a lot of Berserker fans. And you guys are a little oversaturated, I'd say, with the Guardian. You guys have seen my Guardian. I've seen my Guardian. I'm kind of getting... It's just kind of getting old fighting defensive people on a Guardian. I mean, I'm not going to beat around the bush. It's really not the easiest thing in the world to fight them. And especially with my playstyle. Anyway, I am very offensive. And sometimes when you play a class that is very defensive, with a Guardian, it's not that easy to break it. It's more easy for them to counter than it is to break it, and I'm the type of guy who will always be attacking, so I think my Berserker play will be a lot more interesting with my type of playstyle than what you see on my Guardian. I'm just saying that out loud. I know a lot of you guys may like my Guardian and expect me to do a lot more with the Guardian, but I don't know. I don't want to say I'm capped out or anything. It's just I think I have a lot to offer on the Berserker. So I've been practicing a little bit. My combos are pretty much on point. Back when you guys saw my videos, I didn't have any combos. Right about now, I got pretty much infinite combos. Not a very... I should mention I'm not a very stun combo Berserker, and that's gonna frustrate some Berserkers out there. What? You don't stun combo? It's not that I don't know how to do it. It's actually like one of the easiest things ever. The stun combo. It links together so well, but oh shit. Yep, that hurt. The reason I don't like the stun combo though is I don't know. I just don't like the deeps on the combo. It's just at some point it just kind of falls off, and I'd rather. It just slows the tempo down. I think instead I'm more of a kind of guy who will make you waste your evasions instead of cheesing you with a full combo that you can't evade anyway. So that's just my take on that. And I guess at least with the Guardian's case, he has a relatively short stun combo, but on the Berserker side, a lot of his skills chain together to pretty much make an infinite. I wouldn't say infinite. I think there's one opening, but I don't know. Some people can prove me wrong on that. I don't practice very much at it. I usually do a lot of juggle combos. I do use the dash attack, which is highly unpopular, but then again, I do not care. I don't care what people have said about my Guardian playstyle, which is unorthodox. I'm not going to lie about that. Not very many people play the way I do with the Guardian. So if you guys have seen the videos, or if you've seen any other videos, I'm pretty sure there's not a lot of Guardians that at least aren't as offensive as I am. And man, I cannot wait to level this guy. I've been level 61 for so long since I've made my Aegis Terror videos, and it's about time I got that level. So this is what we're doing, guys. We actually have a 100% EXP buff right now that I've activated, the training potion. I don't remember where I got this from, but I have a few of them, so I've just been dumping them on both of these characters. Actually, the Blademaster as well is capitalizing off of this because I'm power leveling the Zerk, but at the same time I'm also getting a little bit of level myself. So I mean, I think I've gotten to this point. I've done this run, yeah, I don't know, close to 20 times or something today, and my Berserker's almost gotten 30% or something, while my BM is sitting here, he's gotten 6% since I started. So I mean, no joke. I mean, it's not that hard to do this dungeon, and I'm seeing some results already. So 6% is no joke when you're talking about the very final level in the game. So did not take me very long at all to get this. If you guys didn't realize it, there was an actual EXP boost that goes alongside the difficulty in the mobs. So if you can handle the mobs at the higher difficulties, then you know, you can capitalize on this situation by actually it's faster to level. Quite frankly, so you get more EXP. I think, I mean, I didn't do any math, but I believe it's 30% EXP boost from dungeon clear and mob EXP. So I mean, they've also reduced the number of quests, the sheer number of quests. There was a ton of fucking quests in 5th Continent. They just reduced those, take them all, like half of them out, but in return, boosted the amount of EXP you got from them. So that's another situation where you're leveling faster in the same amount of time if you can clear the dungeons quickly, that is. And we're doing pretty good ourselves. Now this is expert difficulty. I would say if I went to master, I'd be in a little bit of it would just take longer. Oh, that hurt. Man, let me tell you, the bosses do not give a fuck about you, man. Dude, she just didn't. That doesn't happen normally. Okay. For those who don't play very much Blademaster, now some of the highest deep skill is going to be your thrust gain, especially if you have the skill book. Second, I would say it would be the counter smash. So those are skills that you see me using a lot in these PvE dungeons. I do like the Tachyon Storm just in some situations in here. You guys can see I pretty much have a routine of the skills that I use. I can do it without even thinking now, which that is something that I highly suggest if you do a dungeon a lot of times. Have a kind of routine, because the mobs themselves don't really change very much, and I just missed a rare weapon. Damn it. The mobs themselves don't actually change very much, so if you can get a good routine going, like mobbing up the mobs a certain way, or using a certain skill rotation, that will greatly increase your farming time. I'm just saying that out there. If you have a plan on how to do it, especially if you group mobs together and not have to waste any time killing, you know, some mobs, it really does save a lot of time. I'm not gonna lie about that. So what else? I mean, this has been Storytime, and I've been talking all about C9. So, anyway, guys, some real life stuff here. Look, every time I do that, I use the Tachyon Storm right there. Saves me a bunch of time. I'm not gonna lie. So, real life me. I started school this Tuesday. This Tuesday. It's Saturday today. My days are fucked, and that's hard to believe considering I've only been here in school for 4 or 5 days, and I'm already disoriented. I don't know what day it is, but let me tell you, I've never been. I don't know what it is. This semester, like last semester, it felt like all the semester before. Like, oh, just take your core classes, do the homework, fucking schedule, you know, whatever. This semester, day 2, we were doing projects. Okay, we build a group project. The second day of class, we have a humongous, or not a huge thing, but you know, a big group project that basically could not be completed in the time of the classroom. And so it was already expected that, you know, okay, you're not gonna have enough time in here to design this thing. I mean, I don't want to go into it very much, but I mean, design this thing, create one prototype of this thing, and then basically create the second prototype, which is a continuation, like embetterment of the first one, and have a cost analysis and group analysis along with it. Like, that's what is expected next class. All that shit. And I'm not talking like, you know, this is not something that you can do quickly, you know. So my group met today, Saturday, and cranked out a couple hours, and we're still not done with it. So well, we finished our first prototype. Didn't work out that well. We already have modifications to the second. Oh damn! I just set up Tempest to get slammed right there. I already have prototype for the second one, so I don't know if you guys are interested in the engineering project that I have. It was actually really fun to design and all that. It's just that the extra time is like, damn, the 2 prototypes that they want us to make in one class. I mean, that's just unreasonable. Cannot believe that. So I've never had that tight of a deadline before. And the teacher even said, you know, if I was you, I'd be stressing out because this is not a lot of time. I know this is not a lot of time, and you guys are not gonna have any fucking free time in this class. Whatever free time you have from your other classes, you're gonna be dumping into this one. So, along with that, I went into a lab late Thursday. Another lab, which is my machine lab. We're in the machine shop. We get to use all, you know, the machine tools like the, you know, furnace and freaking lathes and all that. And we were just learning all that because we haven't messed with that before. And this I'm telling you, this is 3rd day of class, and they're like, okay, you know all the shit. Go design something in the automated drafting thing, the computer aided drafting. Design this toolbox and bring it in by next class. Like, here's the sheet metal, here's the actual dimensions of the sheet metal. Make a sheet metal print in the fucking... I was like, dude, we haven't used these fucking AutoCAD like programs in like 2 years. No, okay, 1 year. We haven't used it, touched it at all, and they expect us, okay, here, fucking remember how to do the sheet metal, make this toolbox by dimension, bring dimensions next class, because guess what? We're gonna actually start building next class. Like, shit. So again, that's not something you can do in the course of one class period. So after I had went for our other design, I went and drafted that one. So let me tell you guys, this has been the busiest 4 days ever I've ever had in school. Just throwing it out there. And I guess I'm late to the party because I know a lot of people have had busy first day schedules, but I can see that this one's gonna be a pretty fun semester. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting to the point in school, and it's a good thing I've gotten to this point pretty late on. My junior year, I'll be done next year, but I'm getting to the point where the stuff I want to learn isn't in a damn book. I'm so tired of book work. Like, it's too late, I feel like, they want to... Damn. I always get hit with that. I feel like we're not going to have enough of what we're doing right now. Like, I feel like we should have been in the lab a long time ago, not our junior year. And they really tired me out with the bookwork, and now we're getting to the fun stuff. And while I admit it's really hard and takes a lot of extra time, obviously, I have a lot more fun doing this than fucking bookwork, man. So it's getting to that point where I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to have much free time, but I'm actually going to be doing something that's more fun than bookwork. I mean, obviously, last year and the years prior, where I've been putting out videos pretty much every day, I had a lot of free time because, shit, bookwork's not hard. So, I mean, this stuff is interesting, is what I'm saying. It's why I wanted to become a mechanical engineer, because I'm making some pretty cool mechanical devices, not gonna lie. So that's how school's been going, and I don't know what this means. I mean, obviously I haven't been able to record, or really been motivated really to record very much lately. I play a game. I mean, I played. Let's see, I played Arcblade like a couple weeks ago. I also played a little bit more Vindictus. I have a few videos on that. I mean, I'm playing these games in kind of spurts, so it's not a kind of thing where I'm like actively playing these things. So it feels, I don't want to give the impression that I'm doing that I'm like, oh, I've uploaded a Arcblade video, so I'm playing Arcblade now, or something like that. But at the same time, I just feel like just one video isn't really enough, so I will have to be going back to these games. Obviously, I'm coming back to... I've been off C9 for a while. You guys have been quick to tell me that, but... shit, it's tough now. I don't know. Good thing is you guys aren't really expecting very much from me. I haven't heard a lot of really complaining anything. You guys have been very supportive every time I put a video out. It doesn't really matter what I put out now, which is nice. And I haven't really been stressed to put something out, which is really good. I'm kind of feeling the need to now, since videos are like once every couple days or once every 3 days, which isn't normal for me, especially when I have videos there. I mean, I'm telling you, I might have like 15 videos just like of other games and shit that I haven't even bothered. So a lot of the reason comes from editing those too. I don't feel like raw footage isn't good enough, guys. I don't know. There's some editing that goes into it. I know it looks like it doesn't take very much, but you know, there is a standard. You gotta follow that standard. So, or at least that's the way I like doing it. So, but I'll just let you know, I have some videos, and damn it, I'll fucking put them. I'm gonna put those out. You guys will see those. So even if they're older, hopefully you guys can be okay with that. Be like, oh shit, he's talking about shit that is irrelevant now. So you guys will be fine with that. And like I said, doing this for a purpose. Mainly, I want to get some PvP with my Berserker, which, by the way, he has gotten a level during my long spiel here. He has gotten 1 level, so that's good. I really want to get him to at least 63 so I can catch up to my Guardian, which, God forbid, I ever level that guy. It's so hard now. It's so hard. I really should have taken the time before to get him, I mean, just power level him through something. Now it's kind of getting to that point where I don't know where to take him. I guess Blazing Battlefield is not that bad of a place, but I cannot do it very fast with him anymore, which would have been ideal. If I could have taken him solo through Blazing Battlefield alone, I would have gotten a lot of EXP and it wouldn't have taken much time, especially prior to the patch, because it was much easier for the Guardian. This patch has not made anything very easier for the Guardian, let me tell you. It's only made things twice as hard with no real benefit. It's just taken twice as long, so the bonusing EXP is not helping him. I even have, you know, all the uniques. That's not helping. So I mean, there are a couple options to that. I mean, if you're playing a class like Guardian, who can only do well if he has skill books, and at that point he can do pretty much anything, which is unreasonable to ask of normal people. So Ultimate or uniques are not enough. I'll tell you right now. You're much better off trying to get a fucking skill book effect, because uniques are not enough to carry you through it. It's highly not enough. In fact, I would even go so far as to say that perfects are probably easier for you to level anyway, because they have the % damage to region. I'd say if this Blademaster had his Zenos, or if he had the weapon he has right now, he'd do more damage with this weapon. Like, I'm not exaggerating here. So it just doesn't help very much. So I don't. They fucked us over. So the ideas I have are, you could do a job change, which the best job change for me would probably be into a Blademaster temporarily, and then once I get the job change, or once I get to the highest level, I job change back. Which, that seems like a reasonable thing to do. It would cost a lot of money to do it. And I don't know if that's their intention, just purposely gimp a class and have them abuse the job change to do it. Now, another thing you could do is just power level with somebody else who is actually farming Blazing Battlefield, which would be kind of like a leech, but and it wouldn't be very efficient, because a lot of people don't do Blazing Battlefield for the EXP. They just do it to rush the boss, which would be the dimensional boss. So, I mean, I've been so screwed this whole time. I could power level him, but at that point, if you're in a party of 2, which, by the way, they've never addressed the fact that parties, there's no reason to party ever in this game. Like, why would I ever do anything in a party when I could do it solo? Pretty much just forcing people to party with no benefit to it. I mean, that's just the point. You get much more EXP. If I did this dungeon with this guy, I get much more EXP, just solo. But I'm losing EXP because I'm power leveling, which, I mean, that's kind of the thing. It's just like, it's gonna take a long time. It's just only gonna take longer when you join a party. So that's pretty much the only alternative if you want to stick with the Guardian throughout the whole thing, which I have done. Just very slowly, I have brought my Guardian from level 1 to 63, pretty much power leveling the whole way. I just don't think it's going to be possible for the last 2 levels. And I really want to get those last 2 levels. You're getting a lot of stats for it, but by God, it's not going to be possible. Anyway, guys, I think this is going to be my last run. I've been talking for a while now. So, hope I was able to tell you a little bit about my situation here. It's not very serious, but it's transforming slowly. I can only imagine that my projects are going to get much harder and much more, the time frame to do them is going to be less. So, not to mention the actual homework in the other classes aside from the project. So, what this will mean for videos, at least, hopefully not much. Hopefully not much. I still have time to play games, obviously. Here I am. And maybe it'll just mean that I won't have very much to choose from in terms of what I record. I just record whatever I play, and hopefully that's all I'll need to do. This will mean, though, I think, above all, it will mean I'll have to shut down my... Well, not shut down, but, you know, take a long hiatus on trying to make guide videos, which is one of the my favorite things to do on C9. And mostly C9, you know, I like making guide videos, but those was like, I made those because I had so much free time, and, you know, I could take a break from playing the actual game and make these guides, which I thought was probably one of the biggest things I like doing. And that's something that was a project in itself, but now I'm replacing them with real school projects. So right now it may just be the gameplay videos and guides very rarely. And I've put my fucking UG guide on the back burner for so long, it's gotten to the point where I don't know if I'm ever gonna finish it, which I want to. If I want to do anything in fucking C9, is finish that damn guide. Because I tell you what, I have it ready. It's just shooting and doing the voice and the editing. So, guide videos, guys. Pretty much made this to tell you guys. I don't know if I can make any more guide videos for a while. I have a few. I mean, just to mention a few, I wanted to make the elemental stone guides, the spell stone guides, and I also wanted to make, well, okay, the biggest one you guys have been asking me is the next part of the UG guide is the combo section of the guide, which I didn't do. I didn't write up yet because that one's not really a write-up type one, but I mean, I wanted to do that one. I have the PvP terms one already set up. Don't know. I don't know. So maybe I set up a stream this, well, I can't do it this weekend. Fuck, I'm so busy. Next weekend, maybe I set up a stream and you guys can help me record stuff. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments if you guys can help me out, if you guys have stuck around to the very end here. But I don't know. It's just really just uncertainty here. I'm going to put some videos out. They're going to be a little strewn about, but hopefully you guys will cut me some slack on that. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. There's this spiel with me in my real life. Me. And I will catch you guys later.